Shivchey and Sochos HaRan. We are holding by the Ois base, the second letter of the story of the Rebbe's trip to Eretz Yisrael. It is very short. And Omer Rabbeinu Zchon Livrocha, Rabbeinu says, Mi sheyodea, mipnei ma ha'isa Eretz Yisrael tchila b'yad Knan, v'achar kach ba l'dei Yisrael. Anybody who knows why Eretz Yisrael had to be inhabited by Knan, people of Knan, before it came to the hand of Israel, he knows why the Rebbe first of all had to visit Kamenetz before his trip to Eretz Yisrael. Obviously, we don't know. This is. We'll just go a little bit weiter over here. And this Nesiat Kamenetz was a great wonder. And everybody says all kinds of Perushim. Some, Doshim L'Shvach, some, they say they praise, it's great Inyonim, and Ktsas is in the opposite. I've said about Kulam Tov, but they're all mistaken. Even those that says the L'Shvach, it says they didn't hit on what the Rebbe meant at all. And even those that knew a little bit, because the Rebbe himself told them a little bit, still they didn't know his full kavanah. And he said already a nice thing about this, what the Oiler mistake him about everything that he does. He joked and he said, it seems that it's very easy to figure me out. Everything that they say already, people say, he did it because of this, because of this. It's very easy to figure me out. Some said that he went to find out the Ksov and Baal Shem Tov is sealed there. He closed them in the stone. Some said the writings of Baal Shem Tov were buried in Kamenetz, and they said that he went there, and the Rebbe Zchon Livrocha, made fun of this, and he said he didn't go for this at all. He says he doesn't need them at all. He says if he wanted those writings, they would bring him to his house. He says, but he doesn't need them. Ad Kan, we learn also Beis Gimel and Dalet. Ad Kan from the restricted Yisrael from Shivchey HaRan, and we will continue with the Sochos. Okay? So the Sochos. Okay, we're holding by Sicho Chavtes. Learning halacha, the Rebbe warned more than any other limit. And he says it is very right to learn all the four halakim Shulchan Aruch from beginning to end, keseder, straight through. If a person can learn all the four parts of Shulchan Aruch with all the different mefarshim, the best. Vimla, and if you can't, so learn all the four parts of Shulchan Aruch. Aktanim, this like very simple perushim. There's a version of the Shulchan Aruch in which I'm not exactly sure what it's just a couple of biurim over there. That's it. It's a great tikkun for a person. Because the sins of a person, they mix up the good and the bad in him. The limud poisek, when a person learns what the halacha is, he sifts, the kosher and the pasul, and the mutter and the asr, and the Torah and the Talmud, that which is fit and that which is unfit, that which is allowed and that which is forbidden, that which is pure and that which is defiled. So these are the separations. This separates the good from the bad. It says in the Mama of Menorah Zov, this is the Torah Ches of Likut HaMaran, in different places where it is said over there. It says of the greatness of learning Pesachim, of learning Halacha. And he said every single Jew must learn Pesachim every single day, Halacha v'lo, no matter what, no ifs, ands, or buts. He says, even if a person is coerced and he's forced, he doesn't have time. ילמד על כל פנים איזה סעיף שולחן ערוך, learn any kind of any place in שולחן ערוך, בכל מקום שהוא, any place, אפילו שלא במקום, even not the place where you're holding, now שולחן ערוך, because you have to learn some kind of fadin in שולחן ערוך every single day, all the days of your life. And when a person has a little time, he's not honest, he's not forced, should learn Keseder, all the Farach Shulchan Aruch every single day, until he will finish all the Farach Halakim Shulchan Aruch, and then start it all over again. And that's what a person needs to do every single day of his life. Period. No ifs, ands, buts, beam, boom, bam, bagadim, bagaboom, nothing. That's what a person needs to do. There's even the tiny Shulchan Aruch, they have just the Shulchan Aruch, nothing else, without any parish, just what's written in the Shulchan Aruch itself. Just to read it, a couple of seif in Shulchan Aruch every single day. Put a little bookmark in there, and how much? Of course, it's even better. They have the small Shulchan Aruch with just the basic maskona la'alacha that there is pachot yoter plus minus. That's next step. Because you learn all the different poskim, bevadai and so forth and so on. Shem Yazor, we should be zoichet to this.